Okay, this is the angle unit lesson 6. It's transversals on day 2. The homework that goes with this is page 11 and 12. The other assignment that we are going to do today is in the notes packet, page 11. So we're going to do homework packet, page 11 and 12, and notes packet, page 11. Now, you should be on page 16 in your note packet. Is this the paper on the page? Yes. All right. Now, these problems are a little bit more complicated than what we have been doing, but just a smidge. Okay. Take a look at these two angles. This angle right here is 7x minus 12, and this angle is 114. What are those two angles called? What are the names of those two angles, Alex? Somebody. Yes, they are alternate interior angles. So before you do any sliding, identify what the angles are called. These are alternate interior angles. Now, guys, it is very difficult to write an equation if the angles are in different clumps. At this point, we should be good at writing equations if they're in the same clump. So we're going to slide this angle to its corresponding part because corresponding angles are congruent. Do you see in this bottom clump, isn't 114 in the upper right position? So I'm going to slide it to the upper right in the top clump. Slide it. Corresponding angles are congruent. Everybody do that on their paper. Now, you could have, if you wanted to, see this 7x minus 12? I could have slid that down. Bottom left, bottom left. It doesn't matter. You need to get them into the same clump. Now, you are going to look at either clump. Let's look at the top clump. What's true about that angle and that angle? What are they called? They are called vertical, but that's due to the slide. What do we know about vertical angles? They are what? Congruent. So, Alex, what will my equation be to solve for x? Equals 114. Everybody should be writing. Do you see how that slide helps me see what the equation is? How do I solve this? What do I do, Emma? Add 12 to both sides. 7x equals what? 126. Divide by 7. Good. And I end up with x is what? What's 126 divided by 7? 18. All right. Let's take a look at number 6. What are those two angles called? The original two angles. Corresponding is same spot, different clump. Look at these. They are boom, 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 boom. What are they called? Same side exterior. Same side exterior. Are you writing that down? Now, they are not in the same clump, so it is hard to figure out what equation to write. So, do you see x plus 28 is in the bottom right of the bottom clump? I'm going to slide it to the bottom right of the top clump. I'm sliding it into its corresponding spot. Why? Because corresponding angles are congruent. Did you do the slide? No, you didn't. Bottom right, bottom right. Now, what is true about these two angles? What are they called? They are a linear pair. What do we know about a linear pair? They add up to 180. So my equation is going to be x plus 28 plus 78 equals 180. So 28 and 78 is, we bring down our x. We got 106 equals 180. Subtract 106 from both sides, and I have x is 74. Do you see how the slide helps you? Getting them in the same clump should make it easy to see what the equation is. We're going to do one more. Now, this one, if you like your parallel lines going left and right, just rotate your paper. But here's your parallel lines, here's your transversal. What are these two angles called? This is top left, top left. What are they called when they are in the same spot, different clump? Corresponding. They are corresponding. Now, Emma, you're right, they are congruent also. Okay, corresponding. Now, watch this. If I do my slide, won't x slide into that same exact spot? So doesn't x equal 74? You're done. Corresponding angles are congruent. This equals that. That's why you can slide. Now, this is what you are going to do.